All right, it is Bachelor time, and we are recapping the roses. Producer Sarah has everything you need to know from last night's Women Tell All episode. So thank you for joining us to tell us all about it.
Absolutely. So for those of you who don't know Bachelor, Women Tell All is an opportunity for all the cast that was previously on the show to come together and speak to Grant, answer any questions that the audience has. It's a live show, so there's a live audience there.
Fun, yes.
Everyone has like posters of their favorite people, and they call women up to discuss things, either like drama from the season or with Grant.
Yeah.
So, I want to kick things off with a throwback that we previously talked about.
Okay.
So if you remember, there was an argument between Carolina and some of the other girls early on, and if we could have that sought right now.
Attitude, it's a problem. I'm happy, it's also a problem. Pretty bad arguments for a lawyer, I will say.
You act like you don't care.
I have to go.
Are you gonna go talk to Grant? Because that would be crazy.
I guess I'm crazy and evil.
The music's
And if
so
you
dramatic.
heard her, she says, "I guess I'm crazy and evil." And so last night she showed up with a very cute blue blazer on with a brooch, and it was a whole set, but on the back it said "crazy and evil" on the back of her blazer. Yep.
She's embracing it.
She's embracing it, yeah. So, which, by the way, let's talk about Carolina.
Okay.
Because, so
Dramalina.
Dramalina, yes. Wait, this is the segment of the Enas.
The
today.
Enas, okay.
So Carolina has had previous drama with the girls. She had drama with Zoe. She had drama with Dina. Just generally with the girls in the house. So she has been beefing on social media more recently with Dina. So Dina posted kind of like a teaser to the next episode.
Okay.
And Carolina responded with a video of her own. She also came out swinging at the show, ready to argue with the other girls about stuff that had happened that she'd seen during the re-air. She was frustrated with Grant. So
Yeah, because
Carolina,
sometimes they don't know what they're saying behind until after the show airs.
And the other thing was, she said to Grant, she's like, well, you were saying to the other girls, like, oh yeah, I've clocked her behavior, I've clocked her behavior. You were saying to me that we were good, that you were affirming me, you were saying you understood why I was upset.
Yeah.
So you do start to get a little bit of a different look at
Grant.
The look that the women are getting and the audience is getting. So then next we have Dina. I would like to talk about Dina next. So she is our attorney. Dina has a lot of fans in the audience, but she had a lot of drama with Carolina. Last night they were going back and forth a lot with each other, so much to the point where they were like, do you want to talk to Grant? Or like, are you guys just kind of like arguing with each other?
Whoa.
You know, there was sass thrown at Jesse Palmer, who is the
host. I love Jesse Palmer.
Also a former Bachelor, if you didn't know that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a little known fact, but he is a former Bachelor. And then lastly, we finished off with Sarafiena.
So Carolina, Dina, and Sarafiena.
And Sarafiena, yes.
The
These
Enas.
were the three big
Love
women
it.
of the night.
Okay.
And the point I wanted to highlight with all three of these women is they were all big contenders, I thought.
Yeah.
Kenzie thought. We both were under the impression that these women were front runners, and I think the women were under the impression that they were front runners as well. Something that I noticed last night was all three, Carolina, Dina, and Sarafiena all said, was that they all felt blindsided by Grant. They all used that word specifically. Now, is that just a drama buzzword? I'm not sure.
Right.
But I thought it was interesting because I wonder if he's not making them all feel like they're the girl, you know? Not that that hasn't happened on previous seasons, but usually there's a pretty clear delineation of like, okay, he's kind of pulling back from me.
Right,
you know?
because another relationship has already moved past, you know, what he was feeling with somebody else. Like sometimes you might like the person, but the feelings haven't developed like they have with the other
Exactly,
girls.
yeah. And I think actually I would love to wrap it up by talking about Alex, because she was our first one-on-one, and she was super strong with Grant in the beginning, but he said to her, he said, I feel like things just got left behind because you were our first one-on-one.
Yeah, and time is of the essence on these types of shows, right?
It is.
Like you don't have unlimited time.
But Alex did find love with Linda. When this is who we're seeing on the screen right now, and Linda is her no drama llama, and they brought Linda
like,
the llama back last night for that would be crazy.
I feel like something like that happened though, but with
different.
Somebody else.
We'll talk about that a different segment.
Yeah.
But they brought Linda back last night for the Women Tell All. So the true love of this season is Alex and Linda the Llama.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Thank you, Sarah. That was a great recap.
Absolutely.
The Women Tell All or the Men Tell All on both of those, Bachelor and Bachelorette, are some of the best episodes.
It's the drama. And next week is Fantasy Suites. So tune in
can't wait.
next Monday, 8/7 on ABC.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sarah. David, what do we got coming up?